Good evening, Terrapins. My name is Micah. I am Miss Tison's daughter, and I have been begging her to read you guys a story, and today is finally the day. So this book is called Pickle Mrs. Pickle, and it is my favorite book ever. And it is by Christine M. Schneider. And what's really cool is that this is the first book that she both wrote and illustrated. So all the drawings in here are by the same person that wrote the book. And I want to give a big shout out to Walker and Walker Publishing Company for letting me read this book. That's really cool. Picky Mrs. Pickle won't try anything at all. Nothing but green dresses fill her closet in the hall. She has her favorite color and her favorite pickle pie. She has a favorite perfume too. No others will she buy. And here's her favorite perfume, Eau de Pickle, number 19. She won't try a new hairdo, and she won't try a new hat. And there's a lady yawning. She likes the way her house looks with the green lawn nice and flat. And if you look really closely, to me it looks like she is using a vacuum in her lawn. When Picky Mrs. Pickle makes a visit to the zoo, she won't look at anything except the hairy gnu. And his name is Hector. So there's the new exhibit and the new exhibit with Hector. She buys a lot of pretty shoes. In fact, she can't keep track. There's minty green and grassy green, but never red or black. And if you look, even though they're all green, they all have differences. The more you look, the more you see. Picky Mrs. Pickle won't make any brand new friends. It's far too hard, it's too much work. She's happy to pretend. Also, this is the bowl for her dog, and his name is Dill, which is a kind of pickle. And this is her on a run, and everybody wants to be her friend. Even this little baby is waving, and she is just happy being on her own, she thinks. I like the things I like, she says. I'm very sure of that. And you can see that she has pickle ice cream and even pickle milk. And also even her dog eats pickle poodle treats. So that is crazy. Even her own family knows it's useless to point out that pickles and green shoes are not what life is all about. Little Sophie Claire, however, always speaks her mind. She's Mrs. Pickle's youngest niece, and she's one of a kind. And you can see everybody at the dinner table is very disgusted by what Picky Mrs. Pickle is making them eat. But she does not care. Every Sunday afternoon, the two walk hand in hand, down the road and up one block to Igor's ice cream stand. Every week they disagree when Sophie begs her aunt to try a different flavor, like tomato or eggplant. And this new flavor is turnip treacle. So that is interesting. Okay. How do you know if you won't try a new kind of ice cream that you wouldn't like it better than you ever even dreamed? She tells her aunt her attitude is silly and unfair. I think you won't try something new because you're just plain scared. And everybody's watching because this is very juicy stuff. This week was not a different one. They argued just the same, but stubborn Sophie stood her ground and once again took aim. If you try just a tiny bite, I'll make a deal with you. I'll walk your dog for 1 whole year and polish all your shoes. And if you remember, Mrs. Pickle has a lot of shoes. Picky Mrs. Pickle couldn't pass up such a trade. She finally got her nerve up and she thought, I'm not afraid. A scoop of eggplant ripple, please. She swallowed hard and asked. She closed her eyes. She licked a lick. And then she gasped a gasp. Surprise, surprise! You'll never guess. She liked it even more than any ice cream, cake, or pie she'd ever had before. My, this is strange. How could this be? I thought it would taste bad. I thought I only liked the things that I'd already had. Breaking news, Pickle eats eggplant. And look, everybody's so happy. People are even looking out from the cafe. This is huge. I'll learn to dance. I'll learn to paint. I'll learn how to speak French. I have a thirst to try new things that never can be quenched. New things to try, new friends to make. No wonder I was bored. Now, picky Mrs. Pickle isn't picky anymore. And look, even her dog has a friend now, and she is painting, and her boat is called the SS Eggplant, and then there's one more page. Learn to dance the rutabaga rumba. And it even gives you instructions, so if you want to zoom in and pause, maybe you can give it a try. I've tried unsuccessfully many times, so please comment on this video or reach out to Miss Tison if you figure out how to dance the rutabaga rumba. And that is the end of the book. Thank you so much for tuning in, Terrapins.